Is it possible to produce a drink that became world famous like Coca-Cola? If you want to answer this question, watch this video on the Brands Decoded channel. And if you like, subscribe us. A person named John Pemberton was born on July 8, 1831 in the state of Georgia, America, in a farmer's family. After completing school, he entered the Medical University of Georgia and graduated in pharmacy in 1850 when he was 19 years old. In 1853, he married one of the students of the same university named Eliza Clifford Lewis, and their only child was born in 1854. Pemberton was wounded in the chest by a bullet in the Battle of Columbus, and after this incident he became addicted to morphine to relieve his pain. In 1866, when he was looking for a medicine to relieve his pain, he came across a new compound obtained from cola seeds. This new drug was advertised as a drug to calm the nerves. Sometime later, Pemberton was asked to change the composition of his medicine with the help of one of his pharmacist friends. He tried to present a medicine with new ingredients. When he was busy with trial and error to produce his new drink, he accidentally mixed a glass of sparkling water with the original syrup. Since fizzy drinks were so popular at the time, Pemberton decided to market his new product as a drink rather than a medicine. Frank Robinson, who was one of his friends, suggested the name and logo of this new product and designed this logo by hand on all the bottles and advertisements. At that time, this drink was known as a refreshing drink that soothed headaches and nerves and eliminated fatigue. Shortly after Coca-Cola entered the market, Pemberton fell ill and needed money to purchase the expensive drug morphine, so he decided to sell his invention. He believed that the drink would one day become a global drink and wanted to leave a part of its ownership to his son, but his son preferred the money from the sale to the ownership share, and as a result, the entire royalty was sold to Asa Candler. He founded the Coca-Cola Company in 1892. Today, this company is known as one of the largest producers of beverages and food in the world, and its main office is located in the city of Atlanta, Georgia. This brand produces a variety of drinks, and it is interesting to know that Fanta, Dasani, Sprite, and Coca-Cola Zero brands are part of Coca-Cola. Candler not only registered a company, but also changed the formula of this drink. For example, Pemberton put about 142 grams of coca leaves in each gallon of syrup, which was a significant amount at the time. Candler changed this formula and reduced its value to 1/10, so that it was estimated that there are 9 milligrams of this substance in each glass of this soft drink. But this change did not end here. The formula for making this drink was changed again, and in 1903, coca leaves were completely removed from the formula for making this drink. Cola seeds are a source of caffeine and were used as a flavoring agent. In 1911, the U.S. government asked the company to remove caffeine from its drinks, but the court ruled in favor of the Coca-Cola Company, and their only condition was that from now on, they should include the name of caffeine and its amount in the list of ingredients on the back of the product packaging so that consumers are aware of the ingredients and their amount. At that time, Coca-Cola was priced at 5 cents per glass, and an average of 9 bottles were sold in Atlanta per day. It is true that this amount is very small, but I must say that today it is estimated that the daily sales of this soft drink is 1.9 billion bottles worldwide. Pemberton had no knowledge of marketing, and Frank Robinson was responsible for registering the formula for making this drink and designing its logo. That is, I must say that in addition to being special, a product must be well marketed in order to achieve excellent sales. It is interesting to know that even today, the logo of this brand is written in the same way. Candler is the first CEO of the Coca-Cola Company and was able to officially introduce this brand into the world of business. Pemberton never saw the dramatic success of his invention. Asa Candler was a successful business man who was able to turn Coca-Cola from an invention into a business. He knew that people on the street were thirsty and introduced his drinks to them using creative ways. He distributed coupons among people and encouraged them to try this drink for free for the first time. He also printed the Coca-Cola brand on various devices such as clocks, calendars, and even pharmacy scales, so that people would see the name of this brand wherever they are. And it goes without saying that this advertising method was very effective. And I must say that he paid a lot of money for advertising. In 1984, a businessman from Mississippi was the first person who came up with the idea to sell these drinks in special bottles. He sent 12 of these bottles to Candler, but did not receive a positive response from him. Candler was a lawyer and incredibly smart businessman, but he failed to realize that the future of Coca-Cola was in portable bottles that consumers could take with them anywhere. 5 years later, two lawyers named Benjamin Thomas and Joseph Whitehead brought up the idea of selling soft drinks in special bottles again and were able to convince Candler and registered the exclusive right to sell each bottle of drink for only $1. But no one could influence the Coca-Cola Company and its success as much as Robert Woodruff. In 1923, 4 years after his father Ernest Woodruff bought the Coca-Cola Company from Asa Candler, Robert assumed the presidency of the company. Woodruff was a marketing genius who used every opportunity to advertise. In 1928, he introduced Coca-Cola soft drinks for the first time to the Olympic Games held in Amsterdam. Woodruff offered soft drinks in 6-packs so that customers could easily use soft drinks at home or on the go. This move was not only a great success for this company, but also made this drink enter people's lives and become a part of it. In 1941, America entered World War II and thousands of American citizens joined the war forces. Robert Woodruff announced that any man in uniform could buy a bottle of soda for just 5 cents. In 1943, one of the war generals sent an urgent message to the Coca-Cola Company, asking them to ship their soft drinks to war zones. During the war, many people tried this drink for the first time and liked its taste. Woodruff's goal to introduce this product to the world was being realized, and from 1940 to 1960, the number of countries that packaged Coca-Cola drinks almost doubled. After 70 years of success with one brand, Coca-Cola decided to expand the flavor of its drinks, and for this purpose, the new brands Fanta in the 1950s and Sprite in the 1960s entered the market. In all these years, Coca-Cola exported its products to more countries and used creative advertisements to introduce the products. In the 1980s, Coca-Cola launched a new product called diet sodas. These drinks were able to win the title of the best low-calorie drink in 2 years. Coca-Cola soft drinks entered the market in 1985 with a new taste. This was the first flavor change in 99 years. The people who participated in the new taste test of this soft drink liked the new taste of the soft drink. But when these products entered the market, it became clear that people were more interested in the old taste of this soft drink. As a result, the company decided to produce products with the same formula as before. The Coca-Cola Company committed in 2009 to change its activities in such a way that it has a more positive impact on people's lifestyles. In line with this goal, they decided to produce different drinks for every lifestyle, support more health-related programs, and help preserve the environment by recycling their packaging. The company has also continued its sponsorship activities for sports events such as the FIFA World Cup and the London and Brazil Olympics. Today, about 1.9 billion bottles of Coca-Cola are sold worldwide, and the value of this brand has reached $83.8 billion. This means that its value is higher than brands like Pepsi, Subway, and KFC. One of the success factors of this brand is its creative and extensive advertising. This brand pays more for its advertising than even Apple and Microsoft, and the number of its products and consumers is increasing day by day. The number of drinks produced by this brand is so large that if we put all the drops produced from Coca-Cola drinks in 8 ounces bottles and put them back to back, we could travel to the moon and back more than 2,000 times. I really have to say that it's amazing. This brand believes that its name is known as the second most popular word in the world after the word okay. Mexicans are the most consumers of this brand. The Santas we know today with this appearance were designed thanks to Coca-Cola advertisements in the 1920s. Coca-Cola is the first soft drink that entered space in 1985. 94% of people in the world know the famous red and white logo of this brand, and on average they drink Coca-Cola once every 4 days.